This video will teach you how to use Via TRM. Via TRM is the program that Michigan Tech uses to showcase all the Michigan Tech Study Abroad programs that you can apply to, and it is also where the Michigan Tech Study Abroad application is for you to access and apply for your program. So first you need to be on the Michigan Tech Study Abroad website. This is where we'll have the links to Via TRM. It is everywhere, sprinkled throughout the website. You'll first see that it is here. Apply means apply to the program, and that's going to take you to Via TRM. You'll also be able to find that information under any of these drop-down menus where it says apply here, the yellow button. So for this example, we will go here. So as it's loading, you'll sign in as a new user down here. You'll type in your Michigan Tech email account and your password. As a first-time user, you're probably going to have to create your account, so keep that in mind. But for this example, I'm already an account user, so there may be an additional step for you to create your account. Okay, so you'll sign in. So for my example, I'm already logged in, but when you first log in, you'll answer a series of questions about yourself and what preferences you have in a study abroad program. There'll be a quiz for you to take. It's an optional quiz, and that is to help you get best matched with a program. So it's going to ask you things such as, when do you want to study abroad? Where do you want to study abroad? What classes are you looking to take abroad? So like what areas, so like mechanical engineering, business, what experiences you're looking for, such as like an internship, research, language immersion. So you'll have the option to take that quiz. You can skip it at the time of signing in, and you can always find the quiz link in the programs tab. So this is where your dashboard's going to be. It kind of looks like a Facebook, LinkedIn page. It'll have all your criteria, so traveler info. You may have some personal information in there already inputted when you started to create your account, but it's good to go in here and do that as you get signed in, because that's going to help me, your study abroad advisor, get to know who you are, and it's going to help through the application and advising process. So you'll want to go in here and put in your criteria. The student ID is your M number. It's really important that you put that in there because that's going to help with the advising and the admissions process. And you can put in other information as you so choose to disclose. Your academic information, so your major, your GPA, if you happen to know it at that point, or if you even have one. Anticipated graduation year, you get the idea. So you can enter that information in when you first get logged in, or you can always go back to it. You also have the option to upload a photo. So you'll probably have an option right here, let's say add profile photo, program preferences. So this is a result of the quiz that I took in the beginning. So these are the preferred program types that I specified I want to learn more about. My preferred program term. So in this example, looking to go abroad next fall. Areas that I'm looking to study abroad in, my housing, my preferred housing types, areas of my subject areas. This right here, participation, priorities, that was a rating thing. So I got to move all those things around to order them in importance, order of importance, and some other information. So this is like your profile. You'll also be able to see like what upcoming events are happening. So Michigan Tech Study Abroad events will be listed here. So these are all past events, and then you'll be able to see as we add events, the on-site and future events, and we'll be able to post those there, and then you can add yourself to those events as you see them posted, and then you can kind of see them all here on your dashboard. My programs, so I'll show you how to update that in a second. It's where your applications will be. So your Michigan Tech Study Abroad application will be there. After you fill out your application, there'll be additional forms for you to fill out, and those will be listed there. So that's the profile tab. Now we're going to the programs tab. This is where you'll spend a lot of time when researching where you want to study abroad. So let's use an Italy example. So maybe you want to study abroad in Italy. The page does take some time to load, so I apologize for the delay. All right. And my computer must have been listening to me because look, an ISA Rome Italy program came right up. But just to give you kind of a little tour, show me my favorite programs. So you'll notice that there is an option to favorite programs right here. There's a star on the photo at the top right-hand corner. You also see the 76% match. So these are all based on the quiz that I took in the beginning when I was creating my profile. So these are all results that best match the responses I gave during that quiz. I think I mentioned that I'm interested in going to Italy and taking Italian language. So I think that's why that came up as the first suggested program. You can filter it, so maybe you just want to look at internship opportunities on this page. Deselect to then click on volunteer. You can also drag the program link here to only show study abroad programs that are within that range. Specific start and end dates. If you want to do language immersion, you can click yes. Language of instruction. Mostly it's going to be English, but if you're feeling like you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can always type in like Italian or something, and the programs will adjust accordingly. You want to just look at the Italy locations right now. For me, I think I want to look at Florence. 0 matches, so maybe deselect one of the things, part of that language of instruction. What else? Language immersion, maybe deselect that. Okay. So I was already thinking of using Florence, Italy as an example. I have been there, it's a beautiful place. But maybe you want to skip all of that stuff on the side and just start typing the location in the search bar. So you can type in Florence, Italy. And it is case sensitive, so maybe just leaving it as Florence for now. All right, so you'll see right here, International Studies Abroad, that's the program provider that is offering this program to you. This is an internship and study abroad option. This gives you more an idea of what kind of program it is. So it has a heavy focus on hospitality, liberal arts, and Italian language, more about the program, the duration that it's available. So this is like a year program right there. Let's see what else we got. So it looks like it's ranging out a little bit. So let's say I want to learn more about this program right here. You can learn more about the program. Here are the term dates. So this looks to be a year. This here is a semester. That's a semester. That is a summer. So you can read more about it, all the things. You apply now. So now that you read the page, maybe now, okay, I want to look to apply for, let's say, spring 2021. So we'll click apply now. You could have also done that on the top right of the page. It's important that you read this because these instructions are from me. So it's detailing out the application deadline. So I'm applying for a spring 2021 program. So the deadline to submit the Michigan Tech application will be October 15th. It's important that you know you got to submit the Michigan Tech application first before you submit the ISA application for Florence. Are you eligible to apply? So this one does have a requirement of a 2.75 GPA. It's important that you have that at time of applying. So where would you like to go? Or when would you like to go? I apologize. So you got that selected. By clicking next, I agree to be contacted about this program. And we have a standby. So let's do a refresh. Sometimes a refresh gets it going. And I don't know why that happened, which is unfortunate. So let's try apply now from here. We can select that term. All right, it worked. Always try to refresh or go back and select that option a different way. Via TRM can be a little buggy or touchy sometimes, or finicky. So attempt it again. All right. So here's the application. This is the ISA Florence. And there's the semester I selected. Application is due the 15th. My current status is incomplete because I just started it. So some more information, reiteration of, make sure you do this before the provider application. Here are all the application statuses. So incomplete is what we're in now. After I fill this out and click save and exit, that means it's been submitted. Then it will be in review. And once it's all checked out there and approved, it will move to condition accepted and then approved. After it's approved, you will get a notification saying that your application has been approved. And then you'll have to actually log back into your Via TRM account and click on commit. So commit is a way of saying that you're committing to the program, and you can only commit to one application per term. So let's say I'm filling out this application for spring 2021 for ISA, and maybe I want to also apply to a program in France during the same time. I can do that. I can have multiple applications opened at once, but I can only commit to one application per term. So I could not commit to both the Florence, Italy, and the France applications for that spring term. So just remember that. All right, so some of this information is already filled out. Let's do a M number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My major is mechanical engineering. I anticipate to graduate in 2023. Date of birth. Let's just say today. How did I hear about this program? Study abroad presentation. For Blizzard, I'm sure their pronouns are interchangeable, but for me, my pronouns are she, her, hers, and this is optional. You're in school, so I'm a sophomore, and I'm an undergraduate. I had specified in my quiz that I don't have a passport, but maybe that has changed now. I got my passport. So additional questions, waiver of liability. So these are all legal things that you need to read. That is from the General Counsel, Risk Management Office at Michigan Tech. So you need to read and acknowledge, yes, that you understand these things. You're actually going to read them though. But for example, I'll just go through it. All right. So then the application is going to require that you select 2 people to provide academic recommendation or statements for your application. So recommendation, you know, people might think that's a big long letter. In this case, all I need to see is about 3 to 4 sentences from that person you so choose to select. And they're basically providing support that you'll succeed academically while abroad. So a good person to ask is your academic advisor and a professor, or if you happen to have 2 advisors, let's say a major and a minor advisor, you can enter them both. So you're going to enter their email address in here. I'm just going to put the study abroad. And it's really important that you send a separate email to these people ahead of time before doing this, because they'll get this, and if they haven't met you or don't know you that well, they may not know what to provide in the statement. So it's good for you to email them and let them know that you're planning to study abroad, and that you're requesting that they provide this brief recommendation statement of support for your application. So it's good that you do that. So let's see, send yes, send yes. So they're gonna get an email now that says, in this example, Blizzard Husky is requesting that provide an academic recommendation statement for their application. And then they'll get a link to do that. Then I'll be reviewing that as the advisor. And then read that. And save and exit you could do. So if you didn't enter their email addresses, you can do save and exit. Otherwise, in this example, I did enter the email addresses for the recommendation, so I'm going to click submit. You did it. So that is how you get started with the application. That's how you look at programs. You'll see here now that my application is here in the submitted stage. You can always view it and edit more information. And then your application will move into the next step in review, condition accepted and accepted. And you'll have your committed application there. And then as you receive messages from myself or my support staff, those will be here. But you can also send a message, and this would go to my account. So if you ever want to reach out to me, you can do that through here. I hope this was helpful for you. This is the first time I ever did like a Via TRM tutorial, so I hope it was informative. And if you have any follow-up questions, send me an email, studyabroad@mtu.edu, or if you are logged in here and you have some questions still, just send a message through here. All right, thank you.